Yeah, hi, nice to meet you. Hi, everyone. You hearing me well? Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, so nice to meet you. Really happy to introduce you Dusa Labs today. Really happy also to pitch it on DoraHacks because the team of Dusa Labs is from a lot of hackathons. In fact, we've been building on several hackathons in France and in the US on different technologies, especially on Algorand, near the master blockchain where we are building right now, and also the BNB chain and Ethereum and Polygon. So after all of those experiences between different hackathons, the team highlight three issues in DeFi that are really big today. The three of which is that DeFi today is not that easy to use because we can see that 98% of crypto users never tried to interact with any DeFi application. The second part is that a lot of DeFi application are, you can say, have an incomplete decentralization because 95% of their infrastructure is based on the blockchain, but 5% of it is not. And the last one, but not least, is that liquidity need to be really efficient on those applications because that's one of the main issues with DeFi application. And today, the idea is that Dusa Labs offers the first decentralized exchange that are 100% on-chain and where we try to fix those issues. For example, for the incomplete decentralization, the idea is that we do not use any off-chain initiators like other applications because we are running on new innovation like autonomous smart contract, and also our web application is directly stored on the blockchain. The idea is that we want to bring more security for users and also more way to be censorship proof and stuff like that. The other idea about exchange liquidity is, again, thanks to our utility of autonomous smart contract, we are using concentrated liquidity, but in a new way that is now dynamic and that adapt to the market and in a fully autonomous way that is completely based again on the blockchain. And on the last part, we know that we cannot only rely on technical innovation, but also we need to provide a new way to build a good experience for users. So that's why on the same time on building new innovation, we are also building a simple and fluid user experience. And we want to touch every user by developing three different user interface, for example. So to resume and to be fast, the idea is that DusaDex at launch will be based on two core properties that are the autonomous smart contract that are completely on-chain and the front end directly stored on the blockchain. So the idea is that at the moment of the launch, we will have several functionalities like swaps, autonomous liquidity, autonomous smart contract for limit orders, three different levels of user interface to try to to make new people use DeFi and to touch everyone, and an API accessibility to help other builders to build on top of this. So now we're gonna watch the demo. So the idea of the demo is that here you can watch how it works on a traditional DEX firstly. So when you use a traditional DEX, you have the landing page here that is stored on centralized server. That can be a source of hack and a source of failure. And the idea is that here you have the swap, like in a normal way. You can do all your swap, all your operation. This interface is the first interface that we developed, but right now we are working on the V2 where we're going to have different level of interface. And the idea is that here you push your order, but on a traditional DEX, when you put a limit order, so an order that's gonna act later in the future, depending on the price of the cryptocurrency that you want to trade, this limit order is depending on the action of an oracle that is based off chain, and that could be also a risk of failure for user. So the idea when you're using Dusa is that there, when you place the order, you're gonna parameter the order on the user interface, and the idea is that the order will be autonomously acting because the smart contract every half of a second is gonna scan the blockchain to see if the cryptocurrency is on the price that you want it to buy it, and your order is always on the blockchain and not depending on the oracle, but only on the autonomous smart contract. So here it is for the demo, and now you can contact us and follow us on our different social media. The team right now is composed of 6 co-founders. We are still early. We are gonna start our first session of beta testing in 1 month, so feel free to join the community and give feedbacks.
Cool. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Leo, for the introductions. I guess everything is quite clear to me. I have no, I don't have much questions. I guess just want to know a bit more about like the New Year roadmap for you guys.
Yeah. The roadmap right now is that since we are developing on a new type of blockchain, a new layer one called Massa, we are doing all the beta testing session on testnet starting next month. We are building the community right now. We already have the Twitter, the Discord. And the idea is that the application will go live during this summer on the mainnet. And after that, the idea is to implement new way to ameliorate all the liquidity and stuff like that, and all the governance and the DAO things will come later this year, like in December.
Got it. Cool.
And the idea is that right now we are attacking on the DEX side because we want to create new infrastructure for DeFi protocol to be not 95% on chain but 100% on it, to be more resistant, and the idea will be later to adapt new DeFi application to this type of infrastructure.
Got it. Very exciting. Thank you. Thank you, Leo.
Thanks to you.
Cool. So let's jump to the second project today. Yeah, DoraHacks team. Johnny, it's your time. You can start when you're ready.
I'm trying to share my screen right now.
Yeah.
Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Ah, that's nice. So hello, excited to be here. I'm Johnny from DoraHacks. Nice to meet everyone, and thank you for the opportunity to present my company in front of your audience. I'll start off with a small introduction on us. So DoraHacks is a Web3 fintech platform. The company is based in Singapore, but our team is basically scattered all around the world. And the key verticals that we have are financials, which is the non-custodial staking. Second one is the on-chain data with access nodes. And the third one is wallet management or key management and security. So the idea with using DoraHacks is that we're not only trying to be a one-stop shop, but we're also trying to reduce the barrier of entry for users. And so the simplicity of when you stake with DoraHacks is one of the key things. And we've built that one-stop shop for access nodes, and we're also building the same thing with staking. So diving into our products, we start off with our staking service. Stake across a number of different blockchains, and we're also building out other infrastructure to support staking. Whether it's liquid staking, which we've recently launched for Ethereum in partnership with Tranches, or the wallet management to support those products or services. With our strong technical background and community-focused operation, we provide secure and stable validators to earn staking rewards for token holders. We also provide public validator nodes with whitelist validator services. For blockchains that are not on the list, we are able to set up validator nodes when there is sufficient volume from the customer. We've been supporting Polkadot, Solana, Oasis, and Ethereum 2.0 since their testnet phase. Worth mentioning that we've only been around for a couple of years, but we have roughly close to $1 billion in assets managed under us across different chains. And we have a superb track record of sustained reliability. In addition, we have set aside a self-insurance fund of up to $1 million per quarter to cover slashing losses on users. High security and availability are the core pillars of our infrastructure. Our security best practices include firewall protection, no public network access for both validator nodes and key management server. The key management server is an offline server with encrypted storage, and we have a 24/7 monitoring suite. Some of our key customers and clients right now are Matrixport, Valor, Kronos, and also Amber Group, who's led by Temasek, from which we've also received funding. We have a bunch of new partnerships that we plan on doing. And just to give you some insight, very recently we have partnered with Moonstake to integrate Solana staking into their decentralized wallet, and also with OKX Chain to provide cross-chain node services. So developers can now access and build apps on all OKG-based protocols. Jumping into Access Node. For the Access Node API part, although we've only released it in the last few months, we already accumulated quite a lot of users as well. In this slide, you'll find the blockchains we currently support on their mainnet and testnet, together with some of the key stats like the TPS, success rate, and average latency. And for blockchains not in the list, DoraHacks can set up a new node within 3 or 5 business days. The developers that are willing to build any D app on any of our supported chains can easily connect and get instant access with our ready-built APIs. Not to mention that we offer packages for free so we can get a feel of the product itself. We also offer dedicated node packages to ecosystem foundation and institutions who want to get a more customized node. Something worth mentioning is that Kronos has been using our dedicated nodes for a while now, and most of their users are using our API services. And by choosing our services, developers can leverage our access node for greater performance. You get instant connectivity, high availability, robust security, and easy scalability. And these are some examples on how our customers can leverage our access node. I'm not going to go through all of this, but I think it's worth reading. And jumping in to the security key management. So security key management, or MPC technology, which stands for multi-party computation tech, is the next step beyond multi-sig wallets. So with the multi-sig wallet, you get multiple signatures that each have a private key for that wallet, which possess its own security risk. With MPC technology, instead of each individual signatory having a full copy of the private key, it splits up the private key into small parts and gives each signatory one part of the private key. So no individual person has a complete copy of the private key, which inherently is more secure. In addition, it also helps with the management of that. So if a signatory is to be removed from the wallet and you may want to add a new signatory in, it will facilitate the management of transferring those key segments for those that are coming in or going out. That's it from the slide. I would like to share a few things about our website. and do a quick demo and present some of our products. Starting off from our homepage, we'll get into the staking servers from our cool little menu here. And let's just stop for a second and on our new staking portal, which was recently launched to meet the comprehensive needs of institutional investors. This provides easy access to managing, viewing, and tracking users' position across all chains they staked on, and your own dashboard here, where you can add your wallet and view all your accumulated rewards for any of the chains supported. So we just launched this, and there's just 3 chains at the moment. One second, you can add the address from here. So there's just 3 chains at the moment, but we'll soon add more. Yeah, you can see your reportings here. For example, for Kusama, all of your reporting. So yeah, we'll just add all of our supporting blockchains soon. And jumping back to staking. Sorry. Jumping back to staking, you can view all of our supported blockchains in this list. View the list. All right. I'm just going to do a quick demo of this. I'm just going to pick Zilliqa, for example, and show off a bit of our here. So with RockX, you get to like, because we are non-custodial staking, you can't actually start staking on our website. You will actually be redirected to the native wallet of each of the coin, each of the chain, to stake upon our validator nodes. You get, of course, a very short tutorial on how to do the whole process. Oh, sorry that. And you also have we have a full FAQ available and readable staking guide. So that's it for the staking portal. Just gonna jump back and if also just launched our liquid staking services, built with Bedrock, our own application, and you can access it from our homepage. We call it the Bedrock app. So it's just just launch the app. You can connect your MetaMask wallet and proceed with the steps. You have an FAQ. Which will answer all of your questions because I won't get any deeper into this right now because it's running out. And for the last part, we have our building section, our access node APIs. And so you either on mainnet or testnet, you can get access to any of the chains listed here with very much ease. You just it's very simple. We actually offer free nodes for developers to build their apps. Let's just pick Kronos here, for example. So we have full nodes, public full nodes, dedicated full nodes, and archive nodes available for almost all the chains. The total requests are almost up to 1 million per month, and the requests per day are 30K. You can start a free trial in a few seconds. You have a cool little dashboard here. You just need to pay with balance, which is like for the free version is 0. You just proceed with that, and to view your API keys, you just click View API key, and you can easily test this by going to this page to to the product page, and you can scroll down to the bottom of the page and view API key. You'll be presented here with your API key. You can paste this, copy and paste it into your terminal, and in a few seconds you'll get the results here. So it's a really cool and easy way to test out any API keys on every chain we support. And that's about it for my presentation. I'm glad you gave me the opportunity. And
yeah, cool. Thank you, Johnny.
thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds great. I guess for the how many users are using like the free nodes validator services right now for RocketX?
Somewhere around thousands. I'm not sure of the number.
Okay.
Let's say for Kronos, for example, there are like somewhere around 300, I think. I'm not sure, like completely sure.
Got it. And like for those free users, like will except they waive the setup fee for nodes, do you guys charge any fees in other formats from them? For example,
No,
no?
absolutely not. No, everything is free.
Wow, that's interesting. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Always supporting the developers and builders of
Yeah, that's nice.
of blockchain. Yeah. Keep
Great.
building.
That's great. Awesome. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you.
So yeah, let's welcome the next team to join, which is the Trenter.
Hi, sorry, I'll take a minute to share my screen. Okay. Hi, Chris, can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Oh, hi, everyone. Thanks for giving us the chance to make a demo about our platform. Our platform, Trenter, aims to be a unified Web3 portal promoting interconnectivity among communities and brands through empowered decentralized identities. So from the to-B perspective, our platform helps projects and communities to gain new followers and users across all kinds of social media, and through interactive tasks, they can convert followers to real users. For the 2C side, we act like a portal to the Web3 world where users can explore trending projects, build their decentralized IDs through various achievements, and socialize with like-minded people. So on our homepage, we show all the trending campaigns in popular communities and a simple introduction of how people can create their communities and run their campaigns on our platform. And of course, we encourage projects to submit a simple application to be part of our ecosystem by simply filling this form here. So under the campaigns tab, users can easily search using the campaign names, or they can filter based on the campaign status. And we have clear tags showing them the nature of the campaign, like it's BUSD rewards, SBT rewards, or other giveaways. What differentiates our campaigns from other platforms is that we strategically partner with a 3D metaverse platform called StarryNift. So we have a very interactive task designed for users to compete in the 3D metaverse. So I'll show you one example. So maybe this one. You can see that users will need to go into the metaverse scene to explore. This interactive task will help projects to attract real users. Projects can decide on what type of quest they would like to set up. For example, the simple ones like follow their Twitter, join their Discord, their Telegram, or submit maybe some short answers, or visit their website to collect wallet, or maybe register for an account, etc. We can customize the automatic API verification for such tasks. The issuance of SBT rewards by our platform can also be set either as a while stock lasts or like this one, like a raffle. So under the community tab, users can easily search using community names as well, or they can explore all the communities on our platform. Our community base is still growing fast with new communities joining every day. So here is a tab marked as Arcade. Under the Arcade tab, we present the current ongoing and past ecosystem carnivals. This is special to our platform as well. So at least monthly, we'll hold like ecosystem carnivals like Binance Labs Carnival or Bitmart Metaverse Party, where 8 to 10 projects will join together to attract more users. In this way, this will allow individual projects participating in the carnival to tap on the marketing resources of other projects to effectively and more cost-effectively promoting their own projects, gaining new followers and potentially converting them to real users. We also have a referral system where you can see users can earn extra entries or points by inviting their friends. We have more complex quests, which we grant more entries, and hence this will be more attractive for users to participate in. This will help projects to convert real users through our platform. Additionally, to stand a chance of ranking higher and receiving a higher rewards from the huge prize pool, users will have to invite friends to participate to increase their chances. This will attract a larger number of real users participating in this kind of carnivals. So we have like a separate section called Star Drop. This section are badges users can earn after participating in those carnivals. These NFTs actually can be transferred and traded. So under Arcade, we have a separate section called Partyverse. For this section, we're actually referring to some special events we hold, like the Peking Monster Music Festival, where we help to promote a metaverse concert held in the Starryverse. So under Arcade, we have some areas that we are in progress of developing, like membership. We'll utilize membership, daily login, milestone rewards to boost our user loyalty. So the membership data can convert into future airdrops. Lastly, I want to mention our statistics. So far, we have more than 10K daily active users and over 100K registered users. Considering that our platform just launched in September 2022, I believe the stats are promising. But we still welcome more projects and communities to join our ecosystem. So feel free to reach out to us if you are interested. That will be all for my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the presentations. One question is that, basically, if I don't get it wrong, you guys are building similar projects, just like Quest 3 or Port 3. Is that correct?
So if you are looking at the concept of the platform itself, like the platform is used for projects to do like more like campaigns and marketing. In that sense, we are similar to Quest 3 you mentioned. But as I mentioned, like the key differentiating factors will be first, we design all the interactive tasks to make sure that we attract real users rather than bots, using all those like tasks we design in the metaverse, ask users to go in the metaverse scene and explore and maybe do some interactions to qualify for the rewards. That's one differentiating factor. And the other one is the ecosystem carnivals that we hold every month. Yeah, so we believe by holding those ecosystem carnivals, we can generate more synergies among projects under the same ecosystem. Yeah.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
All right. So last teams but not the least, Instwap. Mario, you can start when you're ready.
Oh, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, thank you for the invitation, and it's really an honor to be able to invite you to this Dora Grant DAO Round 2 to pitch our project. Okay, the name is Intswap, and Intswap is a capital efficient NFT AMM with aggregated liquidity providers. We are the first ever, NFT AMM that aggregate LPs. And we do have LP tokens unlike any other NFT, DAX like a SudoSwap, maybe even HateSwap and HyperSwap or other, NFT aggregators. We are really different stuff. And we start the first ever NFT AMM with LP tokens. That's what I want to say. Our vision is we want user to exchange FT and NFT tokens just like when they exchange NFT tokens on Uniswap V2. And we would like to introduce users on transaction slippage, because as in when user trading NFTs, the max NFT is usually 10K, and the transaction slippage is usually larger than when you are trading FTs. For example, the the current max supply for FTs is quite large. It's like 10 billion or 1 billion. So that is one pain point here. And we want to build something different with dynamic concentrated liquidity function, making it more suitable for transaction characters to NFT marketplaces. So besides a DAX, we're going to do more in the future, powering by the NFT Fi it provides. We all know that the year 2020 is the year of DeFi summer, and year 2021 is year of NFT summer, and we would like to initiate a NFT Fi summer in 2023. And the RP token will be our best weapons here. And existing problem in NFT marketplaces can be as shown is there are mainly three types of NFT marketplace exchange prototype. One is auto match like Element, OpenSea, X2Y2, Looks Rare, Blur, and Magic Eden. Their trading hosted costed quite high, and they have a high transaction slippage. For another is the NFT fraction, and we could say that the fragment assets have no practical value. They cannot carry the actual attributes of NFT because it's at the barrier, or it carries cultural value that the fragmented FTs cannot carry. And for subhooks, this kind of the NFT marketplaces usually, they have a pool to take and take the function for AMMs, but they are quite different because liquidity providers face high cost because they have to change their place, their market making price range according to the market fluctuations. So here comes our solution. NFT AMM with aggregated liquidity providers. So we can aggregate LPs in one trading pair instead of in one trading pools. It's quite different. With one trading pair, there'll be LP tokens. With LP tokens, we start or we can build a portal to NFT Fi. So it's instant swap. Users can change from FT to NFT token, easily, like they are changing with Uniswap V2 or Uniswap V3, and it's also a passive liquidity provision, and users just need to inject both FT and NFT liquidity, and they don't need to withdraw and then change their price order or price range to fit the current market price, or we can say floor price. The second solution is concentrated liquidity, or more exactly, it's concentrated dynamic liquidity. If you know Universal V3, you will know what I'm talking. So it achieved a concentrated liquidity through innovative mechanism design, making its AMM more in line with the trading characteristics of NFT marketplaces, because the amount of the NFT token in the trading pair is usually less than 10K. So we do have we thought it must be a dynamic concentrated liquidity that could solve the problem. And for liquidity mining, and we also started a liquidity mining for NFT RP incentives. InSwap designed a modular NFT RP and two, and we designed different LP mining strategy to incentivize LPs to make market for NFTs. It's reasonable and flexible. We all set a reasonable, flexible royalty setting. So coming to what is InSwap? InSwap is like just Uniswap. You can exchange one token with another one easily, and you for traders you can just swap. For liquidity providers, you can add liquidity. On one side is Ethereum, USDT, USDT, or DAI, and on that side is NFT you want to provide, and you can trade instant in spot price. You don't need to bid. You don't need to make offer. Just a swap. And for traders or for market makers, it's like passive liquidity provision and extra earnings, because when you provide liquidity, you can earn trading fees with compound interest, because we kind of deliver the royalty fees and trading fees to liquidity providers after each transaction is made, according to their LP token position. This is quite different. We haven't seen such kind of design. We haven't seen such kind of product in the current marketplaces. And here comes the dynamic concentrated liquidity brings better trading experiences. It's quite complicated, algorithm and mathematics shown in our white paper. But to make it simple, it's something that can reduce users' transaction slippage, enhance NFT liquidity, and increase their capital efficiency. And that's something quite different. And royalty supported. As a marketplace's product, we support royalty, and we deem that royalty should be distributed more fairly or reasonable. Like it's not just distributed to the creator. The LPs, they deserve part of the royalty fee, because they provide liquidity, comes better transaction experiences and that will lead to better higher royalty fee. So they make contribution. They should be incentivized in the royalty distribution. That's what we think, and we have a totally tokenomics that I can explain in the next page. When you stake LP tokens to LP staking pool, you can actually win the royalty rewards and other strategies. This is quite different because we have LP tokens. LP tokens are coming from LP providers. They are as the first NFT and FT LP tokens, they can earn more than what they could do in just trading fees. They can earn royalty fees, and this doesn't exist in FT token exchange. And I'm sharing screen on our demo. Oh, here's our demo. Okay, and our product is in early stage right now. We have a website here, as you can see, and we have white paper, deck, and a community blog, and yeah, we have a testnet products, and the functions are almost there, and we are now building our code, and our code is not fully conducted, but the most part is ready. For example, we can see as in the pool, you can swap from one token from Ether to any kind of the NFT in this pool. There are 36 one here. You can change to there's still some time to cash out. So you can choose to swap 1, 2, 3, like you sweep in Blur or you sweep in Sudo. So this is the major function here. And when you want to sweep 3, you see it's in other. This is the swap, and this liquidity as a market maker, a provider. Pro traders, you can choose to add liquidity on one side NFT, on the other side is Ethereum. It's because we're building on the testnet, so it's one NFT and 0.12 mock wrap Ethereum. And then you can choose to remove liquidity. You can see your share of the pool, and you can manage here. And one totally different things that for creators, they can do a lot here, and all our contracts are totally on-chain, and creators can choose our platform to issue their NFTs, collect their royalty fee, and they can choose what kind of how much of the royalty fees can be distributed to LP minings, because they are they can reach a win-win cooperation with better or more proper royalty fee reward ratio. So this is just the UI for creators. And for LP mining, as we can see here, LPs, they can provide liquidity and stake their LP tokens to earn extra rewards. One is fixed reward strategy, one is royalty distributor strategy. And actually, users can, or the creators can choose to give more fixed reward strategy to incentivize LP to share more on their projects. So this is basically about InSwap, and we are early here, and our roadmap is quite we are early stage, but our roadmap is, as you can see, we would like to finish coding and product development on the first quarter in 2023, and the second quarter we would like to launch a project, and then we would like to issue a token and launch our tokenomics. In the third quarter, we seek to list more than 10K NFT projects and 10K receive 10K users. And in the fourth quarter of 2023, we want to expand to more ecosystem. Like we would like to start on Binance because it's higher performance, lower cost, and faster transaction speed. And we would like to expand to Polygon and Arbitrum and other EVM compatible ecosystem in the fourth quarter. Okay, that's basically about InSwap. It would be a perfect reinforcement for NFT ecosystem regarding NFT marketplaces, because it introduces the NFT and FTRP tokens and aggregate RPs into same pair rather than using a subpool like what others do. And InSwap is unique It's a perfect supplement for NFT marketplaces and for boosting the prosperity of NFTFi and start a new era for NFTFi. We haven't seen such design in the Binance, smart chain, and we would like to be the first one to eat crab. Oh, that's my introduction.
Very cool. Thank you very much, Mario. Definitely, the NFT AMM is a very innovative topic for all the crypto space. I guess I'm not sure if you have seen that the Yoga Labs have banned some marketplace like Blur and SudoSwap, which basically don't allow users to trade their Yoga Labs NFT on those platforms. So I guess there are definitely some obstacles for development of the FTIMM in the future. So I would love to know some of the opinions from you in this news, and also like your plan to, for example, try how you can be differentiated from SudoSwap and other FTIMM projects. Yeah.
Okay, really good question. And actually, why Yuga Labs do not want allow Blur and Sudo to trade user to trade on their platform? Because in the very beginning, SudoSwap and Blur actually they ask zero royalty fee, and that's what maybe Yoga Labs think is disrespect on the industrial's old roles, and it should be like more respectful for the royalty fee. And nowadays, actually, things come better because Blur and SudoSwap are now allowing users to set royalty fee instead of using zero royalty fee. So they are embracing the rules in NFT track because it's totally different thing to different place, and that is why Yuga Labs they wouldn't allow you to trade on these two platforms. And for us, we are different because we allow users to set royalty fees, and they can set no lower than what they are required for the creators. And we allow creators to change their royalty fee ratio, to change how much royalty they want to distribute to LP providers. So that is quite different. We respect the rules, we set better ratios, we have the better contract to make it reality. Yeah, that's the quite different thing. And I still want to stress one thing, that we are different with Blur because Blur is more likely an NFT aggregator, and a SudoSwap is like NFT AMM, but it's not a true NFT AMM in our geeks mind, because it's a subpool, it's not a trading pair. Because in SudoSwap, if there is no you don't have a match price, you cannot swap immediately or instantly. But in Uniswap, you can swap in the spot price. It's like really NFT AMM, and really interswap, instant swap. So that's a different thing. And the different, and another one is that we have ARP tokens. In Blur, SudoSwap, they don't have ARP tokens. Without ARP tokens, there's no the possibility to start a new era for NFTFi. Because for DeFi, we can see the prosperity of DeFi comes from ARP tokens. Yeah, that's my opinion. Thank you for this good question.
Got it. Cool. That's basically all my questions. Thank you again for the presentations.
Okay, thank you for the invitation and the opportunity.
Yeah. So All right, I think that's it for today. We got 4 teams to presenting today. You guys all did a great job. I believe it's very helpful for audience and me to better understand about your project, your future plans. If you have any questions for any of the presenting teams today, audience, feel free to engage with their teams. If you are also don't forget that if you are builders and you are enrolled in the DoraHacks Grant DAO, there's like 2 hours left for make the final adjustment to match the requirements of the Grant DAO. For example, provide the useful link and others. So please make sure to do those before the final judging start. The judging process will starting in the February 2nd. Yeah. So cool. Thanks again for everyone to join us again. Hope you guys can all doing great in the new year, launching super cool products, and hopefully I can see you guys soon. Yeah. Bye bye.